Hi everyone, today's video is about promoting your eBay sales. Now I see this a lot on the forums lately. Now bear in mind, when I started eBay, there was no even option to promote eBay sales. So, it just didn't happen. And then when it did started happening, I'm not sure how long ago it was, whether it was a year ago or 2 years ago, I just didn't do it. When I go on and show you how to do this, I'm going to show you step by step of how to promote, okay? And we're going to do a little experiment. I'm going to put the whole store on sale, not on sale, I mean on a promotion, okay? We're going to pick a percentage and we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back in 2 weeks' time after the promotion, and we're going to see if it actually did anything to the store, to the sales, and yeah, that's basically just it. So I'm going to go through step by step of how to put the promotion on, what percentage we're going to go through, what dates we're going to do, and I'm going to show you that. But like I said, I don't usually do this. I think I've done it twice, maybe 3 times in the last year, and that was strictly because I just wanted to find out what this was all about. But as far as I'm concerned, it's just another money grabbing venture from eBay, but if that's the way it's going, that's the way it's going. So let's get into it and let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on the dashboard, seller hub. Okay, so that's me. So in the last 31 days, we've done $1,900. Yeah, that's pretty good, but we want to make some more sales. So we're going to see if we can get these sales up by going up to here. It says, where is it? Is it advertising or is it market? I think it's campaigns. Here we go. We want to do a campaign, right? So we're going to click on that. Now here's a couple I've done previously, but what we'll do is we'll just set up a whole new one. So over here we've got create campaign, and now this is where we're going to do this little experiment. Okay, we're going to do a percentage off to see if does it work. Okay, is it going to give me more sales, because I haven't had many sales in the last week. All right, so promote your listings, promote your store, and promote off-site. So we want to promote our listings. Okay, we clicked on that one. Now we've got choose your campaign strategy, priority, pay for clicks, pay for sales. Let's do that one, because we don't want to be paying if we're not getting any results. So now we add listings. Now normally what I would do is go through and just pick what I want to promote. Okay. Because some things you don't want to put on a promotion. You may have just listed something and it's not worth putting on the promo, because you think, oh, well, it's new, so it should sell anyway. But for the purpose of this video, we're gonna hit everything. Okay, we're just gonna do the whole lot, the whole shebang. So click that there. Now it should go down. Okay, so I've got to click this 500, because I think I've got about 400 things in. So I'll just click that again and then click it one more time. So it should have filled up the entire lot. We'll go down the bottom. Yeah, well, it's selected everything. Okay, so there it says down here, see, 477 listings selected. Okay, so this is pretty basic, and we've clicked that one, and we've got we've got a little section up here where you can put a few things in there if you want. Select your listings individually, create rules, or import bulk. Let's just skip that and let it go with what it chose. Now we want to go Ad rates automatically update to the daily suggestion. Oh, okay, so it's suggesting that between 5.5% and 13% is what eBay wants to charge you to promote these things. Now, 13%, that's a shitload of money. Once you already pay your 10% or 12% fees, you got another 13% on that. No thanks, mate. You know what I'm going to do? And I'm going to do this because I've been following this on the groups a fair bit, and they always say between 2 and 5% is a good rate. So do you know what? Let's go to fixed ad rate, and we're going to put, for this video, we're going to do 5%, and we're going to see how it plays out. So in a week, I'll come back and we'll have a look how this went. So we're going to enter campaign name. We're going to put 5% off store, I can't spell at the moment, store wide. There we go. Now the date is today. So we're going to hit that today, and we're going to run it for, should we run it for a week or should we run it for 2 weeks and give it a good, you know, a real good bash? Let's do it for 2 weeks, okay? Because we've got this weekend, and then that gives us the next weekend as well. All right, so we're going to go up to where are we? Friday. We'll go right up to the Friday of, hang on, what's that? What's that? That's 1 week. Oh, this is confusing. 1 week's to there. That's 2 weeks. So we'll go right up until, well, why don't we just do weekends? We'll stop it on the Monday after 2 weekends. So we're hitting 2 full weekends, and then we're going to see if we've got some good sales from it. We're going down here now. So it's telling me we're doing 5%. So that means on top of the already fees you pay, you're going to pay another 5% if these things sell. Okay, but that's if it comes from a promoted listing. It may not come from the promoted part. Okay, so let's hit launch. And it goes there. It's in there. So there it is there, 5% store-wide promoting listings. There's nothing yet, so I presume it has to catch up with itself. Okay, and then if you can see there also I did, there was a prior listing as well, so it got 258 clicks. We made $300 off that one, and we paid $19 in fees because of the promoted part. Okay, so I'll leave that. I've known not to muck around with it because that has to update. This listings, it'll all start showing up in the next hour. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes, and we'll come back in the 2 weeks time, and we'll have a look and see what happened. All right, cheers for now, guys. Please go and like and subscribe, and hit that like button too, because it really helps me out if you do that. And go and look for all my other videos on how to do things on eBay. I'm getting a few on there now. All right, thanks guys. See you later.